This is the ultimate 2023 AFC Showdown top seed, home field advantage in the playoffs, along with a week to heal, all up for grabs. Baltimore Ravens win this one, they lock all that up.
Lamar Jackson fakes the toss to the right, throws across the middle, touchdown! Zay Flowers!
2 touchdowns in 18 seconds.
Miami Dolphins win it, and they take it all over with 1 week to play.
Wide open! He's got it! Touchdown, Miami! His NFL-leading 21st touchdown of the year.
Both teams come off statement wins. Now each one finds themselves having to make another one. Baltimore's Week 16 statement: we are the best team in the NFL, and don't you dare disrespect us again.
And Purdy is spinning around. There are 2 flags on the play. This is another pick by Hamilton. Batted up into the air by Marlon Humphrey, and these two keep combining for interceptions.
Ravens offense and defense both top shelf. Let's start with their secondary versus Tua, Tyreek, and hopefully the Penguin. Baltimore has elite numbers versus quarterbacks this season, and that reality was on full display last week. Facing the quarterback with the best stats in the game, picked him off 4 times.
Purdy, end zone, he's picked! Intercepted by Hamilton, and a takeaway, exactly what the Ravens needed, and this kid Hamilton is a star.
Now they take on the guy with the second best digits this year, and that reality was on display as well as Tua Tagovailoa threw for 293 yards and a rating close to 100 against a top-tier secondary equipped with an elite pass rush.
Tagovailoa, there's Tyreek Hill, good catch in the spin.
Tagovailoa only got dropped once by Dallas. Miami has given up the 3rd fewest sacks in the league.
Tagovailoa, a lot of time, airs it out. Tyreek Hill comes back to get it, and he's waking up here in this second half.
Now he faces another stacked front. Baltimore leads the NFL in sacks. 49ers were top 10 in sacks taken, yet Baltimore took them down 4 times, hit San Francisco's quarterbacks 9 times.
Purdy drops to throw, looks to the right, hit and sacked again! Jadeveon Clowney comes up with the sack.
Now, when Baltimore wasn't picking Purdy off or dropping him like he was hot, they gave up some big pass plays, allowed over 120 yards to George Kittle, over 110 to Brandon Ayuk, which brings us to Mr. Hill. Runs a lot faster than Hank and is one of the 2 MVP candidates in this game. Tyreek went for 9 catches, 99 yards versus Dallas last week. He leads the NFL in receiving yards.
Tagovailoa gets rid of it. Hill got it. Hangs on for a first down for the Dolphins. He had 2 catches in the first half, but he's got 4 in this second half, and you see he's fired up.
Jalen Waddle hauled in a 50-yard pass versus the Cowboys.
Loads up, going deep for Waddle. He's got it in stride. A bomb to Jalen Waddle.
But he left hurt. Have to wait to see if he plays. Would be lame if we don't get to see these 2 teams go at it full strength. Dolphins run game, prominent part of their attack as well. Raheem Mostert leads the league with 18 rushing TDs. He leads a Miami rush attack that's first still in yards per carry for the year at an even 5.
But here's Mostert right up the gut. And Mostert with a big gain to start it off.
Baltimore's own run game, right behind Miami's at 4.9 a run. They lead the league in rush attempts, rushing yards per game. The other MVP candidate, really the front runner, a big reason why.
It takes a team to win an MVP award. All right, but I know who the MVP is. It's Lamar Jackson. MVP! 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 MVP!
Lamar went for 45 yards rushing, 6.4 per carry versus the 49ers on the road, danced around for a 30-yarder like everything was in slow motion around him.
He is 1 of 1, and that's a season-long 31-yard carry by Lamar.
Baltimore's running backs don't come in hot, though. Gus Edwards and Justice Hill under 3.5 a carry versus San Francisco. Miami's run defense has fared well against backs in 2023, and just as important, against quarterbacks, holding them to 3.5 a run for the year, tied for 6th lowest.
Hurts will keep it, running to the right. Good job on the edge to bring him down. Loss of a couple, Jerome Baker.
Then there's the battle between Miami's secondary and Lamar the passer. He shined versus a top-tier 49ers secondary. Over 250 yards, 2 TDs, no picks, a rating over 100.
Here is Jackson out to his left. Throws across the field for Likely.
Zay Flowers continues to be the guy he throws to most. 9 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown last week. No one else had 5 targets.
Here's Flowers. Makes a man miss. Has a first down near the 20.
Flowers is a slot dude, and Miami's secondary had trouble with Dallas's slot dude last week. Gave up over 115 yards and a touchdown to CeeDee Lamb.
Lamb in stride, room to run. He's down inside the 20, makes a move. CeeDee Lamb is going to score.
Dolphins allowed Dak Prescott to throw for 253 yards, 2 touchdowns. They didn't pick him off, gave up a rating near 100. They've handled B-level and below quarterbacks this year really well. Guys like Dak, Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts have had some success against them, though.
Going for the corner, Cooks! Does he have it? Touchdown, Dallas!
Dolphins pass rush and Baltimore's O-line is beefy. Miami with 4 sacks last week, second most in the NFL.
Prescott in trouble, and he is sacked! Oh my goodness, they go from the 1 to the 12.
What makes their pass rush special is they have Christian Wilkins with 8 sacks and Zach Sealer with 8.5 at DT, so they aren't just a team with 2 speed guys on the outside.
Blitz is coming, Prescott sees it, but he's sacked! Blitz gets home, Van Ginkel had help as well.
They do have good speed guys on the outside, though. Bradley Chubb leads them with 11 quarterback takedowns. Lamar takes sacks unless he coughs one up, though. It's something they live with. So much on the line in this one. It's a crime it's not being flexed into Sunday Night Football for Minnesota, Green Bay of all games. What's the point of having the ability to flex if you don't have muscles? Comment section should be jam-packed for this game. I expect a lot of purple from the panel of 10, but there has to be at least one Miami believer in there.